Hello and welcome all to the 67th part of the series on self exploration. Joining the dots, contemplating, comprehending, and sharing it with you all raw. All that sounds great is the grace of all those who have blessed me, and all that sounds not so great is my limitation. We are talking about flow, the concept of Tao, to flow with life, to make yourself devoid of resistance. In part 2, we will talk about the same concept in a different angle. चले तो फासला तय न हो पाया लम्हों का चले तो फासला तय न हो पाया लम्हों का रुके तो पैरों तले निकल गई सदियां चले तो फासला तय ना हो पाया लम्हों का चले तो फासला तय ना हो पाया लम्हों का रुके तो पैरों तले निकल गई सदियां We walk, we keep walking and walking and walking only to realize that we have reached nowhere. And we stop walking and we find that we were already there where we wanted to be. We stop walking and we feel that the sands under our feet have washed off, are going backwards. A very heartening experience. The path which is not to be walked on, the path which is not to be walked on, the word that is not to be uttered, the point that is not to be proven, and effort to reach, talk, or prove, and it is lost. We talk to explain silence. We talk to explain silence and it is broken. Just stop talking and silence is right there. Baindavasini. Baindavasini is a name of goddess Lalita, which means one who resides in the bindu, in the dot, in the point, in the pinnacle of Sri Yantra, in the pinnacle of this universe. The point that holds our hands to take us to the other world. If the visual world is like a peak narrowing from a broader base, then the tip is like the point in which it converges. The whole world converges in that tip. What does that mean? Cutting short on all that is non-essential. Come to a point, come to a bare minimalistic requirement in every aspect. Eat only what you must, talk only what you must. Cutting short on all that is non-essential to the ultimate point. Just existence, the point, the end of the visual world, or the beginning of the virtual world, the point from where the non-existence starts. The last trace of existence, the point, or the take-off platform into the non-existence. The moment you have left that point, you have left the shore of existence and you have jumped into the pool of non-existence. to leave that last contact with existence and to leap into non existence. The weightless, burdenless feeling of not being. The weightless, burdenless feeling of not being. As we flow, as we flow, as we drop our resistance, as we stop insisting on anything, our bodies become loose, our conscience comes to the lowest, and our ego becomes zero. And there begins the arena of not being. The path runs through a journey of decluttering, breaking yourselves loose, cutting yourselves loose, flowing with the flow, with complete non resistance, peeling off the burdens of actions, thoughts, emotions, step by step. Don't keep the burdens of actions. Further down, don't keep the burdens of thoughts and emotions. Drop them step by step. The five elements of water, the five elements of nature, the earth, the water, the heat, the wind, and the sky, give one characteristic which we need to break through, transcend through, to rise ourselves through the five elements of this realm of existence. Earth gives heaviness. To cut through the earth element, we need to drop the heaviness. Water gives acceptability, sarva samaveshakata, to mix into itself whatever comes. We need to drop the acceptability of water. That does not mean we must become unacceptable. That means we need to go beyond even the feeling that I accept everything. It should come in such an ease that even that ego, that everything is fine with me, also is shred off. The heat of the fire element, the flow of the wind. I'm talking of flowing, and I'm also talking of dropping the flow of the wind. The flow of the wind to go somewhere. The ego that I'm flowing, the ego that I'm carrying something. Dropping that aspect of that element. And finally, the existence of the sky. The sky cannot be felt, it cannot be seen, but it is there all around us. The minutest, the sukshma, the most sukshma of all the five elements. As we go from the earth to the sky, it becomes rarer and rarer and rarer, where sky is the connectivity between the seen and the unseen. We say sky is the limit. Do things end at sky? Or is sky a limitless possibility to explore, to liberate, to throw ourselves into the unknown, the unseen, the gateway to the unseen that needs a lot of courage? It is the gateway to the other world. It is there, but it cannot be seen. It connects from what we can see to what we cannot see. It gives us the realization that what cannot be seen also exists, because so much so we cannot see it, we all know it is there. To leap into the sky and to leap beyond the sky. It is all about that moment when we muster the courage to leave the edges of our nest, that last touch on our nest, we have left that and we have leaped into the sky. We have spread our wings. We have believed in the power of our wings that we will not fall. To realize that the horizon is right where we are. It is not a place to go, it is a place to realize. When when we utter that I do, and when we stop uttering I do, when we stop feeling I see, when we stop feeling I hear, when we enter the gateways of unuttered words and stopped journeys, unuttered words and stopped journeys, it dawns on us when we have entered the area of words that are not uttered and the journeys that are not traveled. It dawns on us that I was already there where I reached. I was already there where I reached. This was just but an illusion that I was walking, that I was traveling. I was already with whom I met. We feel in this world, in the realm of this world, that I met somebody, that I departed from somebody, that I found somebody. But when we reach this area of unuttered words and stop journeys, we realize that I was already there with whom I felt I met. I just needed to stop. I just needed to stop, to be quiet. I just needed to stop proving. चले तो फासला तय ना हो पाया लम्हों का. चले तो फासला तय ना हो पाया लम्हों का. रुके तो पैरों तले निकल गई सदियां. रुके तो पैरों तले निकल गई सदियां. The odd dynamics of the unseen world. Flow and stop flowing at a point. Stop even feeling that you're flowing. Merge into the wholeness of the universe. And that is the beginning of the journey of experience beyond experiences. Thank you for joining in. We will continue with the similar thought string in the next part also. Stay tuned. Bye.